Hey guys, today's video is going to be super exciting. We're going to be doing a Sephora haul. These are products I have picked up cumulatively in the last week or so at Sephora, and I figured I'd put them all in one video. We're going to be testing them out as well in future videos to come, so let's get right on into it. So let's start with the very first product. This is from Glow Recipe. This I'm really excited to try. It is the Strawberry BHA Pore-Smooth Blur Drops. It says, blur pores instantly, control excess oil, visibly reduce pore size with this all-in-one treatment and primer. So I actually really have been enjoying pore filling primers lately. Like I really like the Cali Ray one. I like the Huda Beauty one as well. Both are lovely. So I was kind of thinking, I wonder how this is going to compare to the other pore filling primers that have just been released in the last little while. So has like the slightest strawberry smell, but very faint. So you can see this is going to be one that you really smooth, blend into the skin. This one is supposed to blur though, so we'll see. But so far it feels and acts like a lightweight lotion. So I'm gonna test this one, of course. This is the newest product from Glow Recipe. I wanna talk about Olaplex because they came out with Dry Shampoo, which I figured they would at some point. This is the number 4D Dry Shampoo, Clean Volume Detox, they call it. Dry shampoos and myself don't always get along. There's a few in my life that I really love. I love the Dry Bar one. I love the Living Proof one. They don't make my head itch, which is something that I feel like always happens with dry shampoos. If I'm kind of using dry shampoo for multiple days, it will eventually get itchy, but the Living Proof and the Dry Bar ones are great. So I'm hoping that the Olaplex one is just as good. Okay, we got a new product from Tarte. This is their newest one. It's called the Maracuja Juicy Glow. I am wearing it today, so you can see that it's definitely a medium coverage. This is one I would not say is full by any means. Just from a first wear of it, I felt like with my redness and stuff, I could build it so it covered it just a little bit, but you can see there's some redness kind of on my nose peeking through. So this is one that certainly will not make it to a full coverage product. It does have significant glow as well, so I'm going to keep you posted on this one about how it wears, but this is what it looks like. It's very cute packaging. It's got a cute little like wooden lid on the bottom there, which is a nice touch, but I really love the Maracuja line. There's quite a few that have been amazing from Tarte. I also love all of the lip products from the Maracuja line. The lip plump one, there's a gloss, there's a lip cream. It's so nice. So they've really developed this, and so far I'm not sure if I like this one over the original. The original is very high performing for me. I don't have it in my collection anymore because I've literally used it up in full, but it's the Maracuja Hydrating Tinted Moisturizer. That is definitely one that is a fave. I actually find from that product that I do get medium coverage with it. On Sephora's website, this is supposed to be a medium coverage. I would say that this one is a light to medium. So you start off on the lighter side, you can build it up to a medium. It's definitely radiant like it says. And it does say that it brightens, moisturizes, and smooths. So I would say so far that it smooths and moisturizes, but this is my initial wear. I will, of course, give you guys a full review once I am done testing it. Let's talk about the new Haus Labs blushes because I've been able to test these already. These are so reflective. Look at the packaging there. You can see everything on my desk. This is the Haus Labs Color Fuse Blush. The first one I picked up is called Pomelo Peach. So gorgeous. Has to be my favorite shade from the line. I really love this one. And the other one is called Hibiscus Haze. This one is much more of a vibrant pink. It is so beautiful as well. A little goes a long way with these. They are very pigmented, and depending on the brush that you use, just be careful with how you apply these. But I love how they last all day long. They are on the more pricey side. I know lots of people have commented on that. But I do feel like the price is a bit more, but you also get a lot more product in here. So this one is 11 grams of product. This Gucci one, for example, is obviously luxurious as well, and this one is 5.5 grams. So you can see that you get almost double some of the other blushes that are on the market. So you do get a lot of product. So let's quickly swatch these on my hand. I did a little Instagram reel on these as well as a short. If you guys caught that, you'll be able to see the swatches already. but these are so silky smooth. They're very like velvety. Oh, so gorgeous. So we have Pomelo Peach on the left and the Hibiscus Haze on the right. It almost has a sort of purple leaning quality, but it's still very, very wearable. So I really love these as well. Definitely worth checking out from Haus Labs. Now, speaking of blush, I also picked up two other blushes. These are both from Glossier. So Glossier has just arrived at Sephora and Sephora Canada. I have tried these forever ago, and I really can't remember what my thoughts are, so I figured I would repurchase them again. I had them in my collection like years and years ago, and they have long expired out. So I knew I had to try them again. The first shade is called Beam and the second one is called Puff. These are both cream blushes as well. So I'm curious what this one's gonna look like compared to the other creams. It's funny because when I first tested these out, I was much more of a powder girl when it came to makeup. I really just preferred powder everything. Powder bronzer, powder blush, powder highlight, and now I've sort of like opened my preferences up a little bit, and I feel like perhaps my skill has improved as well. Just time, you know? Grew up a little bit. Your preferences change, right? So I'm just swatching them a little bit on my hand here. These came out very, very fast. Just be careful. Wow, these are gorgeous. So Beam on the left, on the right we have Puff. Actually very similar to the Lady Gaga blushes. Oh, I have a type, you guys. I definitely have a type. Should I do like a full test of new makeup maybe? Like some new products I've hauled and just do a full face of it? Let me know down below and I will absolutely do that for you guys. Okay, we also have something new here from Iconic London. This is the Roll Away Glow Stick. I saw this online as well. It kind of intrigued me. Iconic London is one that has very pigmented highlights that sort of come in a dropper. And so this might be a nice way to apply it that's a little bit more user-friendly. The dropper can get pigment out very, very quickly and lots of product. And then you're really stuck with this metallic, like golden highlight on your face that can be quite streaky. So this one's called Champagne Chic. It's very cute. Look at this little thing. It's adorable. The only thing I wonder is it's a roller ball. Like if you think about fragrance, that's like a roller ball. Oh my word. Okay. So I think just knowing that you do roll it and look on the back of the hand there, this is very similar to the dropper type highlights. Like this is the opacity and the shine and the metallicness, like they're very foiled. So this gives you a couple rolls and it's already like that. You can see it's very, very, very beautiful. But I think what I would do is apply it on the back of my hand like this and sort of lift it with a sponge or a brush from there. I don't think I would apply it and roll it on my face right away unless I was really careful, just so you have a little bit more control. Olehenriken came out with this Banana Bright Vitamin C stick. It has enhanced vitamin C in it, caffeine, and brightening pigments. There are a couple shades in this line, actually. I picked up the shade Banana. It's supposed to instantly brighten and color correct your under eyes. It's a vegan formula, helps reduce the look of dark circles. So this is what it looks like here. So you can see this is the Banana shade. So this looks like basically a solid concealer type product. This is, you know, just my first impression. It is a lightweight plastic packaging. It definitely looks like it would be a gloss, like a lip gloss type idea, but it's definitely a concealer. I like that it's small enough to apply to the under eye and not feel like it's too much. I wish that maybe there was a little bit more of a pointed edge, especially towards the nose area. You could obviously pick this up with a brush as well for more detailed work, but this looks very solid. Let's see just a swatch here on the back of the hand and see if it's creamy or anything. I hope it is. You don't want anything around the eyes like too crepey, right? So this is what it looks like. This is Banana. So that's just me kind of blending it out a little bit on the hand. Definitely no smell, but it feels very smoothing. Like it's one that's, I would say it's kind of like medium opacity though. Like it's covering a little bit, but not a lot. So I wonder for like substantial dark circles, you may still need something else with this. But so far, It feels very smooth. I can't wait to test it. There is 2 other shades. One is called Pumpkin, and it has more of an orangey kind of undertone. The other one is Apricot, which is peachier, right? So both of those are really nice for other skin tones and other under eye concerns. I think this might be one of Olehenriken's first like makeup products. He's sort of transitioning maybe. I don't know, would you call this a makeup product or a skincare product? Because it's got some coverage to it. I do think I would sort of throw it in with the makeup category. Next, we have a new concealer. This is from Givenchy. It is the Prisme Libre. I don't know how you say it. I picked up the shade N120, which was a total guess, so I hope this is okay. But this is a large concealer, guys. Look how big this is. Like, I feel like it's larger. Maybe because it's just like a fatter container. I don't know, but 24-hour correction. Okay. Gotta love when products do that, because I really, really hope I'm not wearing my makeup for 24 hours. Like, what would that be for? I hope I'm washing my face at night. Anyways, corrects dark circles, redness, and imperfections for a luminous complexion as well. So there's a little bit of a luminosity to this one. It's a little bit lighter packaging in hand, feels a little like not as heavy as I would expect from Givenchy, but still doesn't feel too bad. Shade there. Okay, so I'm still carrying a little bit of my Mexico tan, just slightly. So I think for like everyday Jena, it's going to be all right. But for like slightly bronzy Jena, it might be slightly too light for her. But honestly, I don't fake tan or anything. So this tan should go away soon. And then, you know, it is what it is. But enjoy it while it lasts, right? There's also color correctors in this line. I took a quick look and I saw the concealer, and then I also saw one that was green. Yes, there's definitely a green one, and there's also a peach one in this line as well. So it's kind of like a season for color correcting, right? Because we also have this banana stick. So got some interesting new launches in that category. I have a couple more things to talk about. First, 2 total matte palettes from Huda Beauty. We have the Cool Matte Obsessions as well as the Warm Matte Obsessions. So let's take a look at which one. I was gravitated initially when I saw this online to the Cool one, just because I thought it looked really nice. Ooh, this packaging. It's nice. So like the matte, do you guys hear that? It's like risen off of the package, which is really cool. This looks really nice. See, this looks like a palette that would be so easy for so many people to wear. Just like lots of beautiful purpley pink tones. I love this. This is lovely. It looks like it's all powder. So sometimes Huda will have a cream shadow in some of them. It's not here. So this is definitely powder matte. We have the same packaging, but it's warmer, of course. Oh yeah. We do have some nice warm mattes here. I would say these are browns that lean kind of orangey peach. When you actually see it in person, we have some reds, we have some nice browns that have a bit of a purpley element, at least in pan here. So I do think these are going to be nice looks for fall. Honestly, like the warmth in that, I could see this being a fall palette for sure. This palette though, the Cool one, for me personally, I could see wearing a lot more frequently throughout the year, but that's just for my own color preference. So I'm excited to test this out and let you guys know. There's quite a few palettes from Huda now, I feel like. But her mini palettes are such big hits because you get quite a few colors. It's a decent price point, and for people that don't wear a ton of eyeshadow, this could be a really lovely option. Okay, the last product in today's haul is from Gucci Westman, or Westman Atelier. I love the light up highlighter sticks, and this is a new shade. It's called Parla. I don't think it's new. I think it was released before, and it was limited edition. That's my hunch. My hunch is saying that, and it's now back. So this is the gorgeous, ultra luxurious bullet that it comes in. It's so beautiful. And then we have the highlight that is rolled up there. Let's see how this looks. This might give me kind of like that wet look almost, because there's, on my hand here, there's not a ton of golden pigment, but there's a lot of shine. Can you guys see that? That looks like kind of like the perfect like glossy wet highlight without a ton of pigment particles underneath. You know what I mean? This looks really, really stunning. So this one is called Parla. Parla? Parla. This has a very smoothing effect on the skin. It's beautiful. It's a very gorgeous spotlight. That's what I would call it. A spotlight that doesn't have a ton of like champagne-y push through. It's really beautiful. So I'm excited to test this also. So let me know what you guys think of all of the new releases. I'm also thinking about doing like a full face of a certain brand. So let me know which brand you guys think I should do first. I was kind of looking at maybe Rare Beauty to do a full face, or a full face of Westman Atelier, full face of Chantecaille, just like fun brands like that, and just to see. But let me know your thoughts on this haul. Super excited to follow up with all of my thoughts on these products. Thank you so much for watching, and until my next one, take care guys and stay safe. Bye guys.